cakes are so pretty they are literally called beautiful princesses. Giving the microphone a rest today, I'm still not quite happy with how it sounds. Hi everyone, it's Tash and welcome to another Wednesday recipe video. And today we are going to be making Puteri Ayu. Timestamps are down below in the description if you want to skip the initial blah blah, but stick around if you want to hear a little bit about what we're making first. Puteri Ayu are Malaysian steamed pandan cakes, and they're characterised by a green sponge and a white coconut top, and that coconut top is a little bit salty while the cake itself is sweet. It's usually steamed in little fluted moulds and they're so pretty, that's why Puteri Ayu means beautiful or charming, lovely princess. They kind of look like little ball gowns. And even though they look kind of fancy, they are super easy to make. So with all that said, let's go to the kitchen and see how it's done. Let's start by making the coconut topping. We need 3 tablespoonfuls of desiccated coconut, 1 teaspoonful of corn flour, about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoonful of milk. And I'm just going to stir this mixture together. Now we've got our damp, lightly salted coconut mixture, it's time to use this to fill the bottoms of our moulds. Here I have 6 mini bundt moulds. They are silicone, as you can see, nice and squishy, so I'm not going to bother oiling them. If you're using metal ones, do oil them, otherwise your cakes are going to stick. And now we're going to evenly divide these between our moulds. So just dump them in for now and then we're going to squish them down. And now, I used to have a smaller spoon to do this, but I can't find it anymore, so I'm just going to use a gloved hand so it doesn't stick. And I'm going to squash down the coconut, just press it down. Lovely, let's set these aside. And now we're going to make the cake batter. I'm going to crack 1 egg into a jug. Excuse me while I fish out the shell. 60 millilitres of milk, a tablespoonful of melted coconut oil, and 50 grams of caster sugar. And I'm going to give this all a good whisk together. Now here I have 75 grams of self-raising flour. I'm going to add a little pinch of salt. And I'm going to gradually whisk in our liquid ingredients, just so we don't have any lumps. So we're going to start from the middle and work our way out. And last but not least, we need some pandan flavour. So this is pandan paste. This is pretty much my favourite brand that I use because it's nice and thick, good colour, good flavour. So I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoonful. No exact science. And I almost forgot this ingredient. I always put it in the wet ingredients, but I forgot this time. Not too late. I'm going to add a tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk. And let's give it a mix together. Lovely. Now I'm actually going to put this in a pouring jug because it's going to make it a lot easier to distribute between our moulds. Now I've already popped my moulds into my nice big steamer. That's why I like to cut my silicone moulds up, because then I can put them in the steamer more easily. And we're simply going to divide our mixture between all of our moulds. Don't worry, the bits touching the tops, they're probably going to expand to cover the top anyway. Now let's steam them. Now we've got our steamer on our wok, which I've got some water in the bottom, plenty of water, not touching the bottom of it, but about half filling it. And once it's actually bubbling and steaming, then we're going to put our lid on. And we're going to steam this for about 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes, let's check them out. Oh, lovely. Right, let's turn off the heat. And I'm going to take these off the heat too and cool them on the wire rack. Now we just need to let these cool down completely. Now these are cool, it's time for my favourite part, unmoulding them. And because these are in silicone moulds, they should in theory just pop out. Beautiful. These are adorable. They definitely suit their name of Sweet Princess. Right, let's tear into one and see how spongy they are. So cute. The definition as well came out so well. And it does have a hole at the bottom actually. I forgot when I make these, I do make them with just enough batter that you will still get the hole in so they won't overflow. Let me get the one I tore into earlier. As you can see, very spongy. I'm going to take a bite. Cheers! The slight saltiness of that coconut layer goes so well with the creamy sweetness of the cake itself. And the cake is so soft and moist as well. It smells fantastic as well. I mean, I always love pandan, but pandan and coconut is a special combination. So there you go, Puteri Ayu, Malaysian steamed pandan cakes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe video and I hope you'll join me next Wednesday for my next one. Get the full written recipe on my blog tashcakes.com, follow me on Instagram, I'm tashcakes.tastes, and find me on TikTok too, I'm tashcakes there too, but my handle is food in slow motion. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more, give this video a like if you'd like to help other people find it, comment down below if you'd like me to make anything. Be good, be nice, and have a good week. I'm shedding coconut everywhere.